Karnataka School Examination and Assessment Board SSLC midterm examination for the year of 26. Subject social science. Key answers. First, multiple choice question and answers. The British officer who implemented Devil government was our right option is here. Third one C. Robert Clive. 2. The founder of Brahmo Samaj was our right option is B. Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Next 3. Right to Education Act was implemented in our right option is D. Final one 2009. Next 4. Truly the whole mankind is one is declared by our right option is final one D. Pampa. Next 5. The Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats meet in our right option is here. Second one B. Nilagiri Hills. Next 6. In India, the highest rainfall region is our right option is D. Masin Ram. Next 7. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan is called as the father of India's Green Revolution because our right option is C. He implemented improved technology in agriculture. Next 8. Shruti has a daughter called Akshara who is 6 years old. She wants to save money on monthly basis for her daughter's higher education. The type of bank account she needs to open is our right option is A. Recurring deposit account. Next question number 2. Answer the following questions in a sentence each. Total number of question is 8 and marks awarded 8. 1. 9. Name the famous ruler of Wayanad who fought against the Dutch. Our there is King Martanda Varma of Wayanad and later Travancore. Next 10. By 1765, the British hold was restricted to Bengal and Mumbai region only. Why? Answer because the powerful Maratha and Mysore states along with the Sikhs dominated the western and south and northwestern parts of the India, posing a significant barrier to British expansion. Next 11. Who was the first woman Prime Minister of India? As we know, Srimati Indira Gandhi was the first PM of India. Next 12. What is division of labor? Answer. The division of labor is a division of work between people on the basis of their interests, aptitudes, abilities, age, special experts, skills and gender differences. Next 13. Give one example for workers of organized sector. An example of an organized sector worker is bank employees, teachers and much more. You have to write only one bank employee or teacher. Next 14. Name the state of India that has the largest area under the forest. Our answer Madhya Pradesh. Next 15. Who is called as the father of economic planning of India? Sir Mokshagunda Vishweshwaraya or just M. Vishweshwaraya. Next 16. Which bank of India is called Bank of Banks? The RBI. Reserve Bank of India is known as the Bankers Bank, Bank of Bankers. Next, question number 3. Answer the following questions in 2 to 4 sentences per point each. Total number of question is 8 and each question carrying 2 marks. Total 16 marks. 17. How does Railway Protection Force help the Union Ministry in providing security to the public? Our answer. The Railway Protection Forces RPF helps to provide public security under the Union Home Ministry by directly protecting the passengers and railway property, escorting trains on the vulnerable routes, taking legal actions against the offenders, and collaborating with the state police forces to manage and maintain law and order within the railway jurisdiction. Next, question number 17 or 17's or. How can communalism be controlled? Answer. Uniform civil code, strengthening secularism, emphasis on the inter-religious harmony, emphasis on national thinking, implementation of systematic legal system, awareness about communal harmony. Next, question number 18. Recently, the practice of untouchability is decreasing. Why? And R1 in today's industrialized society, specialization has gained priority. How? Comprehension question. And the practice of untouchability is decreasing in primarily due to the constitution abolition of practice and enforcement of anti-discrimination laws. Positive discrimination policies such as a reservation in education and jobs. Growing awareness about the human rights and equality, urbanization and industrialization, and the influences of media and civil society movements highlighting those. Next, 19. Explain briefly the causes for the First Anglo-Maratha War. Answer. The Mughal Emperor gave the Koregaon and Asti and Allahabad to Marathas, which he had earlier given to the British. Enmity arose between the Marathas and British. Dispute arose over the position of the Peshwa. Next, 20. Indian Government Act of 1858 brought India under the direct rule of British government. How? Applied question. The Government of India Act of 1858 brought India under direct British Crown rule by transferring all government powers and territories and revenues from the East India Company to the British Crown, abolishing the company's administrative institutions and making the Governor General the Viceroy, the Crown's direct representative. Thus, shift established British Raj, formalizing the British monarch authority over India. Next, 21. What are the differences between Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar Islands? Answer. The primary difference are location, with Andaman Nicobars are in Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep in Arabian Sea. Geological origins, as Andaman Nicobar are volcanic and Lakshadweep are coral islands, and capital cities Port Blair for the Andaman Nicobar and Kavaratti for Lakshadweep. In Andaman Nicobar, 204 islands, and in Lakshadweep, 43 islands only. Next, 22. Mention the factors that influence the climate condition of the India. Answer. Latitude, height from the sea level, distance from the sea and direction of the winds, mountain ranges, ocean currents, and these are influence on the climate conditions. Next, 23. Explain the objectives of the 5-year plan. Answer. Eradication of poverty, economic inequality, increasing the production, improving the standard of living, increasing of the employment opportunities, reducing the economic disparities, ensuring economic stability, modernizing the economy and self-reliance, using the natural resources efficiently. Next, 24. Write the differences between the saving bank account and current bank account. Our answer. The key differences are the saving accounts are the personal saving, earn interest, have transaction limits and are for individuals, while current accounts are for businesses, offer unlimited transactions, often include overdraft facilities, and that do not typically earn interest. Current accounts also usually have high minimum balance requirements and higher cash transaction limits, support frequent business and firm operations. Next, question number 4. Answer the following questions in 6 sentences or points each. Total number of questions is 9 and awarded marks are 3. Next, question number 25. Explain the causes and results of the Battle of Plassey. First, we look at the causes. Misuse of dastaks and mending of the fort without permission and the Black Room tragedy. Results. This war brought out the immorality, brought out the lack of unity among the Indians, and brought out the greed of the Indian businessmen. Captured and killed the Sirajuddaulah. Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal. The company gained exclusive rights trades in Bengal. Mir Jafar had to pay rupees 17 crores and 70 lakhs. Mir Jafar became a puppet in the hands of British, and Jafar became a victim of the company and its police. And 25th, or explain the condition of subsidiary alliance. Almost it has more than 7 times this question has been asked in previous annual board question paper. Pause it and write it down. Next, question number 26. How can we conserve the forest? Very easy question. Planting saplings, sowing seeds, and cutting down trees and dried up and cause forest fires. Protecting the forest trees against diseases, guarding against illegal cutting of forest trees, avoiding grazing of domestic animals in forests, motivating people to be plant saplings, creating awareness among the people, implementing social forestry projects, implementing the afforestation programs, proper utilization of the forest resources. Next are how can we prevent soil erosion? Counter plowing, planned use of water, construction of bunds around the agricultural land, and development of terraced agricultural fields. Prevention of deforestation, encouragement of afforestation and control of livestock grazing, construction of the check dams and construction of the bunds around the agricultural lands. Next question number 27. Mention the achievements of the 5-year plans. Let's begin with the answer. Growth in the national income, rise in per capita income, progress in agriculture, growth in industry and service sector, self-sufficient in food grain production, increase in employment opportunities, immense progress of science and technology, poverty elevation, export have increased, exclusive growth improved the life expectancy, improved the literacy rate, reduced the rate of infant mortality, reduced the postnatal mortality, reduced the birth and death rates have reduced. The population growth rate has decreased. Next, or I mentioned the factors that inspired green revolution. Yeah, very easy question. Usage of high yield variety seeds, use of chemical fertilizers, supply of waters, use of pesticides and insecticides, irrigation facility, use of sparklings, drips, use of improved technology and protection of diseases. Next question number 28. What are the characteristics of banks? Answer: dealing with a money firm, company, expectance of deposits and lending loans, payments and withdrawals, and agencies of utility services, profit and service orientation, ever increasing functions and connecting links, banking businesses, name identification. Next, 28th, or what are the financial services offered by the post office? Indian Post Office Payment Bank, Post Office Saving Bank, providing various financial services: Kisan Vikas Patra, National Savings Certificate, Postal Life Insurance, pension payments and money transfer, monthly recurring deposits, and promoting a capital investment. Thus, the post office provides a lot of service to the public. Next, 29. Explain the struggle of Sangoli Rayana against the British. Very important question. Rayana was a brave soldier. He fought for the independence of Kittur Samsthan. I felt it was a duty of liberate his motherland, developed a sense of nationalism, organized army, organized a secret meet, looted treasury, taluk offices and British. He had an army of 500 men. The British devised a cunning strategy to capture Rayana. Desai Krishna Raya joined hands with the British. Thus Rayana was cunningly captured, hanged him to death at Nandagad on 26th January 1881. Next, question number 30. What are the contributions of Dayanand Saraswati ji in reforming Indian society? Very important question. Established by Arya Samaj, and schools and colleges emphasized on Vedas were source of the truth and knowledge, advised people to back to Vedas, condemned idol worship, condemned caste system, rejecting the innumerable meaningless practices, encouraged widowing, urged people to use for goods. He advocated the caste should be decided based on the ability, not on the birth of person. Their Swaraj and Swadharma inspired the freedom struggle. Purification rituals was the main activity of Samaja Dayanand Saraswati, who was a great patriot, proclaimed that India should be Indian. Next question number 1, we will take all-round development of the human depends upon public administration. Justify. The question, a pillar of a government strengthening the social security, striving to protect public interests, implementation of the law and policies, assist the legislature, executives and provide services to the people from birth to death, maintenance of the law and order and protection of the life and property, providing justice, education, employment, necessities of life, bringing economic equality and responsible for national defense. Okay, next 32, explain the effects of answer poverty, ill health and crimes.
Eyes.
Deception, robbery, prostitution. It is a decrease in personal income and decrease of standard of use, the economy output, family breakdown and therefore unemployment is a serious social. Next, question number 33. What are the objectives of the multi-purpose river valley projects? I will answer the first one, providing irrigation facilities, production of the hydroelectric power, prevention of the floods, prevention of soil erosion, creating facility for water transportation and providing water for domestic and industrial uses, developing the fisheries, enhancing forest wealth. Next question number 5. Answer the following questions in about 8 sentences or points each. Total 4 questions and carrying each 4 marks. 16. 34. The rebellion of Amarasulya has an important place in history of rebellions against the British. Justify. Answer. This rebellion was basically a farmers' rebellion in coastal Karnataka and Koragu during the 18th. Why the British dethroned the ruler of Korag, Chikkavira Rajendra of Halari dynasty in 1834. He was later transferred to the Vellore and later to Kashi. This incident created the political instability in Kodagu. Swami Aparampara, a Kalyan Swami and Puttabasappa organized a rebellion against this. They declared us as part of the Halari dynasty, Kodagu themselves. Swami Aparampara assumed the leadership of the rebellion. British captured him and shifted to Bangalore in 1834. Kalyan Swami Aparampara assumed the leadership of the rebellion. British captured him and shifted to Bangalore. Kalyan Swami was captured in 7 and imprisoned. Puttabasappa organized the rebels. After this incident, Puttabasappa organized the rebels. Puttabasappa killed and Amaldar. And British captured the Puttabasappa and was hanged. Our permanent zamindari system was different from the Rayatwari system. Justify. Zamindari system. Landowner, zamindar, and benefited the zamindars introduced by the Lord Cornwallis. Introduced in Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. Zamindars and the company were benefited by this system, but the farmers were the grave sufferers. Zamindar was expected to pay the agreed land tax to the company on a set date every year. He was free to collect any amount of the taxes from the farmers. They could retain the excessive money collected. This system created a class group. The farmer laborer suffered. They were exploited and had to lead a life of insecurity. Next, Rayatwari system. Landowner farmers benefited the farmers. Alexander Reed and Monroe introduced. Baramulla and Madras, Mysore implemented. These regions had become a part of the British Empire by the time the both farmers and were directly linked. The tillers of the land was recognized as the owner of the land. The owner had to pay 50% of the produce as a land tax, and the land tax had to 30 years tenure. The tax could be reviewed after this tenure. Next question number, we will take a 35. Explain the main aspects of the Charter Act of 1833. First, the Governor General of the Bengal was named as the Governor General of India. Second, the Governor General TJ was vested with powers to direct control and supervising all trades in India. Next, the central government of Bengal had the final right to decide on issues like war, peace, and diplomatic relations with the princely states of India. The Governor General was mandated to put his differences of the opinion with the executive committee members in writing whenever he differed with the majority opinion. The act barred any discrimination based on religion, birth, and skin color. The Governor was mandated to appoint a law professions as a member of his executive committee. All British trade companies were allowed to have trade relationship in India. Next, question number 36. Recently, the status of women in India is improving. Why? Answer. The Ministry of Women and Child Welfare have been established. National and State Women Commission is established. Women Development Corporation has set up at state level. Reservation for women. Sakhi One Stop Center started. Women Violence Protection Domestic Act 2025. Prohibition of Sexual Harassment of Workplace Act 2013. In Karnataka, 50% of the seats are reserved for women in local government. Women Helpline number 1091. Parliament has passed Nari Shakti Vandana Adhiniyam Act, giving 33% of reservation in Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies. Women Education, Women Empowerment. Next question number 37. How is black soil different from the literate soil? Our answer: black soil. First, it is best suited for the cotton cultivation. Therefore, it is called black cotton soil. There are black cotton soils is called Deccan trap, and this soil is formed from the weathering of igneous rocks and containing more of clay particles. It is a fertile and capable for retaining water. It is highly suitable for the dry farming. This soil is more of lime and magnesium carbonates. Cotton, jawar, wheat, onion, chili, tobacco, oilseeds, lemon, and grapes are the major crops growing in the soil. Found in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, western areas, and Andhra Pradesh and North Karnataka. Next, literate soil. Found in the areas receiving more than 200 centimeters of the rainfall. Because of the having rainfall, the minerals of the soil get washed off, leaving behind the ferric oxide and aluminium in the surface soil. Hence, this soil also looks red in color. The minerals dissolved in the rainwater percolated to deeper layers of the soil. Insoluble oxides and iron aluminium are in top layers. Literate soil is less fertile and lacks nitrogen and minerals. It is suitable for the coffee and tea plantation crops. Found in Western Ghats, Vindhyas and Satpuras and Rajmahal Hills and Purvanchal region. Next, last question, question number 638. Sub question. In the outline map of the India provided, you mark any 5 among the following. 7s are the locations. You have to mark only 5. First, 23rd and half north latitude, Indira Point and Sea, Kanyakumari, River Narmada, Utkal Coast and Bhakar Nangal River Valley project and areas of desert vegetation. Look at here in this map, desert area, Thar, and 23rd and half north latitude, River Narmada and Utkal, Kanyakumari and Indira points were marked.